I've always had a love for music. It was always the one thing that always kept me going throughout life. I have dreamt like crowd singing my songs.
Yeah.
It's Wichita, you have to branch out. I've never really heard of somebody becoming successful in rap that stayed here.
When we were here, we got about as big as we could get. You gotta move to Dallas or a bigger city.
For what we do and what we want to create and to establish, this isn't a place for that. And a lot of musicians in this town will tell you that.
Well, moving to Denton was a huge deal for us because, to be honest, we didn't really draw a lot of people in Wichita Falls.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
We're the piano room, and this song is called The Hour Is Late. These open wounds never heal the way they're supposed to. The hour is late, and I'm saying things I shouldn't say. I remember everything, you remain a mystery. This loving you in secret won't do.
My name is Arian.
I'm Adam, I'm 29, and this is my wife, Lindsay. Moved up here to Wichita Falls and started going to MSU to play tennis, and I was a biology major, and I wandered into the Fine Arts building and found the piano in the piano room and started learning there. I spent like 6 hours a day in here, like every day. Some of these songs that are on the piano room's new CD, I wrote in that room, like right when I first started playing piano. She didn't really want to go out and play shows or travel or do any of those things, so I started, thinking about, I'll have to find somebody to do that eventually, and then I met Lindsay, and we started dating, and then we got married, and I was like, hey, you should
learn these harmonies and then play all these parts for our show next week.
Yeah, she kind of like trial by fire. She kind of jumped into it, but I knew she could do it. Me and Aaron recorded that whole CD together, and then I was about midway through recording it when I met my wife. I met her in 2013, and already then, right then and there, I was like, she's gonna sing with me.
Man, you're totally easing me.
We want to have a baby, and even when we have the baby, we're still gonna keep playing music after that. Is this what it takes to say I love you? I love you. We played a show at the House of Blues in the Cambridge Room a long time ago, and it was a really big show, really fun. We had our names printed out on a ticket and stuff. It was great. But I'd like to play in the main stage at the House of Blues, which, the Cambridge Room holds like 700 people, which is a huge show. But the main stage holds like 2,500 people. It's a much bigger venue. I'd like to play big shows like that. I told Lindsay that my goal for this next year is to get out of the state and start playing shows out of state. Like, that would be incredible. What do you see?
We are Ground Floor and Rising.
'Cause this house has been ransacked, it's been vandalized before. Well, I've primed the walls, pulled up the carpet, put a hole inside my wallet just to try and patch up all the holes in the roof. Then came you.
I am Brittany Roberts, and my stage name is Hazel.
And I am Samia Mitchell, and my stage name is Sedge Miles. Hazel and I met through a mutual friend. One day I was like, I should come over, and I did, and then just
that day we wrote a song.
Yeah.
That day we wrote a song. And I didn't think that, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because I had never really written a song with anyone ever before that. So like after that, we hung out a couple more times and wrote more songs. And then she was like, she came up with like the idea of Ground Floor and Rising, and was like, we should, make this a thing.
We start from somewhere, and that we really wanted to go somewhere. So that's why it's the ground floor. That's where we are. and we're rising. I was born and raised in Wichita Falls from a very Pentecostal family. I actually met my fiance in April of 2016. We are eloping on April the 29th, and she is more like, follow your dream and I'm gonna be right here for you.
I'm 6 months, almost 6 months pregnant. I want to be the mom where that plays music and that's going on tour and that's showing my child that you can do whatever it is that you plan on doing.
I'm actually the godmother of this lion baby. I actually was not looking to be in a band or anything like that either, because I have a tendency to hide in the background. But with her, I don't feel like I'm hiding in the back. We started out separately.
We are great musicians by ourselves. We are incredible musicians together. And people are surprised by how long that we've been doing this. Like any time that we talk about it, it's like, people are like, oh my God, y'all have been doing this for like years? And I'm like, no, like 6, 7 months.
When I play with her, I feel like the same way that people feel when they're in organized worship in church. You know, there's a sense of solidarity.
Everything inspires me to do music. Samia inspires me. I create this music for myself, but I also create it to help other people. Because that's what music's done for me my entire life. We're playing out of town now. Which is a first for us. High five.
Yes. We are actually now getting the opportunity to get on the Dallas and Austin circuit, which is huge visibility.
I feel like a badass now. I feel like the fact that I can say that I've been a touring musician is something I never thought that I'd be able to say. Especially the places that we are going to start playing at are places where music is welcomed. I have so many dreams. So many. I have dreams for myself and I have dreams for my child. And I want my dreams to get me to a place to where her dreams can be accomplished. That would mean more to me than anything.
I'll help you heal this space. Will you help me rebuild our houses to homes? Piece by piece, I'll help you heal this space.
I'll help you heal this place.
I'll help you heal this space.
Oh, will you help me?
I'll help you heal this space.
I'll help you heal this space.
I'll help you heal this space.
Well, I'm Devin, and
I'm Ryan.
And we are DLB.
Y'all ready for this? Yeah. One time for the hometown. I'll be acting like I'm running cause I'm grown now. Even though I'm still young and every track I do they bump it. DLB the only ones who got their own style.
And these days, rappers getting hurt in the studio. I don't go to Facebook, I go to the studio. This is the story. Two guys. One city. A lot of homes.
And I think this is what made us have to come here. Was my dad was drunk, my mom had to go pick him up, and that we were on the middle of the highway. My mom's yelling at him, and he's just like, well, if you're gonna yell at me, just let me out of the car. She slows it down, parks on the side. My dad gets out and just walks like down the highway. And like I jump in the front seat and I'm just like screaming, just trying to get him not to go because that's my dad. So I'm like yelling, Ryan's crying just because I'm crying. And he's in the back seat in his car seat. And I remember like that's what kind of started the split. It was just me, Ryan, and my mom who came here because that's what she could do at the time. I mean, we rap about where we come from like a lot. I've mentioned the trailer parks before because I'm not, I like to like be real about where I'm from, and I don't try to sugarcoat it up front. We just make music that really resonates with people. Like we were here at one point, and where we're at today, because like, Shouts to mom. Shout out mom. You the trillest.
All can get it, they act like they all forgetting. I promise they know who's spitting. They must be feeling away. I must be spitting out venom, cause they afraid to touch it. I know they hate to love it, but my shit's so undeniable. Jesus told me if anybody hating, send them to Satan.
And I mean, we wanted to be in music just because it was in our family, but also we wanted to do our own thing and create our own kind of art, and it was an outlet, you know. People have their general assumptions about rappers. Like, I mean, as soon as you hear, oh, he's a rapper, you think, oh, well, he must be talking about money and hoes and cars. Yeah. And, you know what I mean? That's like the stereotype for rappers. But, I mean, for me and him, it wasn't really like that because that's not what we were about. We talked very much about our personal lives. Our lives are like completely different. I'm a family man. I stay at home. You know, I have my wife. This guy was out in the friends getting drunk, going partying, clubbing. His biological dad isn't in the picture, and it's just them two, right? And you know, of course, nothing starts off perfect. I wasn't like dad of the year off the bat. I just decided I'm gonna treat him as if I was there at the hospital. Me being a family man, taking care of my son, and you know, having to work full time and also do music and kind of fit it in my schedule, really. I mean, it's rough, but it's like I have a passion for it, and like I want to do it, so I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? I've never really heard of somebody becoming successful in rap that stayed here. I know like older rappers, like 40s, 50s, that are still, you know, holding on to the dream. I spam the internet with our music like crazy. Like if somebody, like a famous person puts a selfie up, I'm like putting my link in there, just, it's free promotion. You know, I want to be able to like just quit my job and do this for a living. I mean, we want to do music. I wouldn't care if I got paid what I get paid today, as long as I could do music, you know what I mean, full time. This is my setup, pretty much portable. Take it everywhere. It's like probably one of the most convenient things to have.
Type of shit that make them bitches flash their cameras, right? Yeah. A pool in the back, a patio to chill, a big ass house looking like a hotel. Yeah, I want that glamorous life. Type of shit that make them bitches flash their cameras, right?
This might be a little too lit.
This might be a little too lit. Wait a minute, hold up, who's this? Listen on me, acting like you know me, man. If we ain't bonus, this is useless. I know exactly what y'all bitches want. No, I don't got it to fuck up my pockets. Go tell your mama I work for a living and get it like it ain't a motherfucking option.
Fuck is the problem? Me and my brother been doing this shit since before you was flopping.
But the reality is I'm still a broke little kid, but I be praying for the day you see me making it big, cause I got dreams that can help and guide you, but I'm living in a dream that could terrify you. Nightmares, but I'm still awake, daydreaming, thinking one day I'm gonna get this cake.
We actually both graduated from Midwestern State. There were so many good bands around back then, and just, you know, we were all like a big family. I don't really feel like at first any of us at all thought that this was going to be a career. We definitely had other ideas as to what we were going to do. Well, moving to Denton was a huge deal for us because, to be honest, we didn't really draw a lot of people in Wichita Falls.
We've done it, you know, like yeah. What goals left? We've kind of done everything that there is to do.
Our dreams came true a long time ago.
The type of music that we play is there's places that cater to that type of music, whereas here I truly feel like background music at a lot of the places that we play at.
Just the hip hop scene is not here really as much as, you know, the country scene or the rock scene or anything like that.
When we were here, we got about as big as we could get. Got to move to Dallas or a bigger city or go do something like that.
It'd be crazy to go on tour and just do like our music everywhere and have people just jumping up in the crowds and stuff, and just, I mean, I know that would be awesome. That's like the goal.
Having people sing along with my lyrics that I wrote, I don't know, I just feel emotional, like amazing.
If a big crowd sang my song, I don't even know what that feels like. So I can't even tell you how I would feel in that moment, but
I'd cry.
Yeah, I probably would too. I'd probably lose it and not be able to complete the song. And I'd just be like, you sing it. You sing.
And now you guys give yourselves a round of applause. You did so awesome. Give yourselves applause.
What's good? Tell me what you drinking tonight. Fuck that.